I fell asleep again. What's up, everybody? I am the kickboxing nerd, and today we're talking about
2 hours later.
Beyond Kickboxing's new pound-for-pound rankings is gonna make people lose their shit. I mean, especially because of
2 hours later.
he is the GOAT. I'm telling you, he is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. If you compare kickboxers today with kickboxers during the 90s, you know which era is the best. It's
2 hours later.
It's been a while. As frequent viewers know, about 6 months ago, I became a dad. Not just a dad, a twin dad. Being a dad is truly fantastic. The amount of sleep, not so much. It meant that I had to take a step back and reprioritize things in life. In all honesty, you really don't get to, prioritize things in life because when you have twins, life decides for you. Most of the times, goes into caring for my kids, and all the free time I have are all about resting up, just sleep. And as mentioned, that meant, taking a break on making video content. I'm really missing, making videos for you guys and, have that interaction on comments of the videos. And that's also a reason why I recorded this video, because I just, I wanted to reconnect, while I still have been around, on Instagram, the Beyond Kickboxing Discord and other social media platforms. It just isn't the same thing as, making videos to talk about the things that, I personally am passionate about. And of course, kickboxing. And also, I just need my creative fix because, I love making videos, editing them, spend a lot of time on this because, I am quite the perfectionist, but I honestly love it so much. So I'm happy to say that I'm finally working on videos again. Finally! I have been focusing a lot on, making preview shows and recap shows, but going forward, while I love to make those kind of videos in the future, I do feel like it's getting more difficult for me to be right on the news, like for example, when there is a glory event and I want to talk about an event, I need a certain amount of time to actually, prepare for making a video. I gotta, record the video, I gotta edit the video, I gotta make a thumbnail. It's a lot of work, and at this moment in time, I just do not have enough time to deliver the kind of quality that you guys are used from me and that I really want to put out. Because in all honesty, my last video where I talked about Glory 100, I wasn't that happy with the end result because I rushed the video very much, but it was because I felt a desire to, talk about the event because a lot of people were also asking for me, doing a prediction. I like to talk about it, but the video itself just wasn't up to the standards that I'm happy with. So going forward, I want to, make videos that are going more in depth on a certain topic, just like the video I made about the future of kickboxing after Rico Verhoeven and Badr Hari have retired, and a video where I talk about how Buakaw changed the game, I want to make more of those kind of videos because these videos are more or less a little bit more timeless, which means that I do not have a specific deadline, which means that I can take my time to make these videos. Hopefully I can make preview shows in the future again, but at this moment my current life just doesn't allow for it, so it is what it is. So let me end this video with a small grasp about what kind of videos I'm currently working on. So I'm working on a video where I talk about trash talking in kickboxing, and why I specifically picked this topic, because trash talking is pretty common in combat sports. It's not so much common in kickboxing as it is, for example, in boxing or in MMA. I mean, of course, we all know Conor McGregor, who is very vocal in trash talking. There are many other examples in the UFC, and in kickboxing, it's starting to happen a little bit more and more in the last couple of years, but I mean, it has happened in the past as well, but it's not as common. What I've noticed is that there is a new generation of fighters that they looked at, for example, the UFC, but also at the WWE about, how can I get more fights? How can I use my personality? How can I achieve such a stardom that I can, earn a little bit more money, but also, get more in the picture as a fighter, as a person. And I think that's interesting because, of course, a lot of people who follow kickboxing know that a lot of people, when they are asked, how are you going to defeat your opponent? Most of the time you hear, we will see in the ring. ring. And I'm like, sure, we're gonna see that in the ring, but you know, sometimes a little bit of trash talk, or maybe at least say something more than just let's see in the ring, could help boost these fights. So I'm going to make a video about trash talking, so look out for that one. And I'm working on another video where I'm talking about Jkick. Jkick, of course, is short for Japanese kickboxing. Japanese kickboxing is awesome. I've mentioned that before. But a lot of people still are not completely sure what is Jkick, because is Jkick kickboxing between two Japanese fighters, or does it mean to be Jkick when the fight takes place in Japan itself? Is it still Jkick when two Japanese fighters fight outside of Japan? Is it still Jkick when you have two European fighters fighting in Japan? These are questions I'm gonna answer in that video. I'm very excited about that video. I've been working on that script for a long time, so I'm very excited about, you know, finally be able to film that video, record a video, edit the video, make the animations. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to that one. And these two videos are the first two videos that I want to share with you guys, but there are so many more videos I'm working on, but I can't wait to share them with you guys when they eventually are ready to publish. So thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting the Kickboxing Nerd. I really appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. Oh, by the way, I will be making a video where I talk about this year in kickboxing. That will, of course, not be in 2025, will be in 2026, where I talk about, you know, who was the best fighter, which fight was the best, what was the best upset, or there are many categories where I'm going to talk about. I truly enjoy making these videos because I will be looking back at all those great fights, upset, knockouts, whatever. Also, I'm going to do a award show, so, you know, maybe you guys can, you know, let me know which fights you think are deserving of being the best of the year. Always feel free to discuss, always feel free to, you know, reply in the comments, tell me which fights you like, and, you know, have a great discussion. Alright, time to speedrun this edit.